live here at the launch site, the main gate. Oh, Mamakos with Ocean Cam. Sorry. It's around 4:35 in the afternoon. We potentially have a road closure starting in about 20 or 25 minutes. I've been away this afternoon. It was pretty hot. Hey, Jaime, I'm 3 Stribble. The captain, hey, Key. Yeah, so I was here this morning, and then it was hot in the afternoon. I got something to eat, and I am back. But it was hot, everybody. I did rest a little bit. Yeah, so I'm just checking in myself, Dan and Barry. Uh, Iltis Og, doing pretty good. David Teresa, Bob Stanley. Yeah, I'm not sure what the closure's for. Hey, Gator. Maybe they'll do something like they did yesterday, but Nightbot says it is 92 degrees Fahrenheit, 33 degrees Celsius. The wind's coming from the east at 11 miles an hour, so 18 kilometers, and the current humidity is 53%. So one thing they did do since I was gone today, and I wasn't here on site, is they put some tar down. I forgot what it's called, but they put this top coat layer of the tar here on the road. So they graded it this morning, and then they tarred it. Just a thin layer of tar. They drive the truck down and dropped out the liquid out the back, and that's about it. So I'm not sure what that's called, but they've done that before in the past. So maybe they're preparing it for some type of move later this week. Base coat. Thanks, Bob. Chapapote. There we go. So looking at the quick disconnect, it's yellow. I see a green umbrella up there. If you can see the tack oil, Carl says tar. That's good, good. Yeah, so they have a bright green umbrella up there, which I am 100% for. That's one of my colors there. Tack coat. Thanks, Graham. Admiral Sink. Good afternoon. We have a captain and an admiral here. That's good. Can't get much higher than that. Maybe a prince, though. Maybe a prince would be a little higher. I think an admiral, though, is going to be higher for sure. Hey, it's going good, Tim. I think the power and the meaning behind the name is in the individual who carries it. So you can't judge a person by the name. I mean, so I'm just having fun here, everybody. Just FYI. Not sure what they're doing for testing. That's why I'm kind of tuned in here to see if anyone knows, Aiden. But maybe we'll figure it out soon enough. They could be doing another GSC tank there. Yeah, Michael, I'm not sure what I could be have noticed. If some of you haven't noticed, there is an elevator on the over launch platform there. They did add it quite a long time ago, but you can see it going down right now. And a little bit to the left in the center of the screen there is an elevator on the launch platform. That's one of my fun things about the site here is that little elevator. Can't see it right now, but it did go behind the V structure there for the catch arm. SN20. Oh, I didn't know that, Michael? Okay. Hey, Graham. Yeah, I don't know about the logo, if it's safe or not, but I haven't received any communications about it from anybody. So I was just surprised that it wasn't something they created, because they went on about over a day's worth and they rejected many of my own unique creative ideas for a logo because they wanted a logo to display on their website, right? And so they came up with this logo over after like 48 hours of discussing it and rejecting my ideas. Space Intelligence did so, and then to find out that they didn't even create it themselves is kind of like a slap in the face. So I said, hey, these people are sketchy, and I don't need to be dealing with sketchy people. So I ended that relationship, um, and I gave the owner of Space Intelligence my personal words to that effect over a phone call. Pretty short, quick phone call where I determined that he was laying out some stinky stinky stuff, and I said goodbye, sir, and good riddance to you, basically. But yeah, everything's good with the logo currently, it seems, but it's not what I was told it was or thought it was. So. Yeah, I did notice that Bucky has been unhooked from that CSC sleeve, which is cool because I've been waiting about almost a week to see if they would move it or not. So, hey, Graham, thanks, Graham. Yeah, so saw that. Yeah, Bucky is unhooked from the lever crane there. Bucky is unhooked from the GSE sleeve cover there. I'll point it out. Right over here, it's been hooked up to the lever crane for a long time with the load spreader. I haven't been down there today, this afternoon, but I did see it when I got here to the site. I forgot to mention it, but good eye. Joseph. Yeah, so it is not 5 p.m. here yet. It's 4:42 p.m. and there is a road closure. As far as I understand, it's still scheduled for 5. So in the next 20 minutes, we should see maybe a lot of cars leaving this area and possibly more information on what's going on here. Okay, Ironhead says congratulations to Nick Sweeney for joining NSF. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but that's good. Good for him. Good for them. I know Nick's a great guy, and maybe there's something for him over there at NASABigfoot.com. I always thought it was kind of strange that a business named their company after NASA. It's kind of they kind of stole the name a little bit there, but that's fine with me. I mean, everybody can do their own shtick, but it seemed a little funny to me that they kind of copied the name from NASA. But good on everybody for being creative. I'm gonna move the tripod a little bit. I think someone's gonna be moving out. So, because I'm all for transparency and clarity. And when things get unclear, that's I'm not for that at all. So, when someone starts copying another organization's name, that's where I'm like, something's up here. Yeah, Dan. Yeah, I've heard that. Dan says maybe the reason you haven't seen the hinge points on the tower is it's on the side. You might not be able to get access to see. Yeah, it is on the far side. And I got a, one of my videos got some shots of it because someone pointed out clips of the video where I got it in the shot of the hinge points. some of the beams and stuff for it, but there's two more areas where I can apparently get that shot from. One is over from by the build site, uh, at the curve in the road with my Nikon P1000 is what I've told, and another place is I would need a much better zoom in from the beach. Yeah, from the dunes, Catman. Yeah, but I would have to walk a good ways down to the beach toward the south, and then point the camera back, and yeah, and I'm not sure if my zoom is good enough to get it from that distance, but I can give it a shot. Yeah, NASA's been around since a long time. NASA. So the name NASA has been around for a long time. So people can say whatever they want. It doesn't matter when they started covering it, but they did copy the name. It's not a question of if they did. It's 100% they copied the name. So thanks, Graham. Yeah, video console. What is a GSE test? They do several types of tests on the tanks here. There's silver type tanks. Hey, Arik, Herbtone. So there could be any of several tests, but the test they did yesterday was a cryo test on the shorter GSE tank. I got some video of it with the Nikon P1000. Midnight beach walk. Yes, Joseph. Yeah, I'm with you. Yes, it is something I can do. It's just it's a walk, and when I get there, I'm not sure I'll be able to get any visible shot of it. So I've been out to that area before, and I haven't noticed that hinge, but maybe I'll do it again and give it another shot. So Dad says yes, the back edge of the hinge points was in your video. Right now, as you look at it, it's on the right side in the back. Okay, I got you. Thanks. So Barry says, Paul, they're assembling a new crane. Can you confirm that? So there are. I did take a photo and I posted it to Twitter of some of the cranes from the road as I was approaching the site. I'm not sure if there's going to be a road closure. They haven't announced it here yet, and usually they will announce it when there's a road closure for people to start leaving. So they haven't done that. Sometimes there's a delayed road closure, or sometimes they cancel it. So I'm still on a look and see basis here for the road closure. 448, they would need to be getting trucks out of here in the next 12 minutes. So we'll see. See, I'm moving the tripod a little bit. Here we go. We're good. Let me see. There's a lot of chats that just went by. Chuck says storm headed toward from the Gulf. I've heard a little bit about that, Chuck. It's I think it's a wait and see because there's like the European model and the U.S. model, and they're different in locations away from uh, the area here in Texas. So I'm not sure how close it's going to get, but yeah, I'm. Hey, Chuck, do you have any time frame on when we'll start seeing weather here? Hey, Hunger, Ari Kryptone, Pocono Joe, go climb Frankie Crane. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay. Michael says I might need a Tesla bot to film for me, and I could stay home in the AC. Yeah, I don't have any AC at home, Michael. I posted some photos of the of my I don't know what we call it, but of the Ocean Cam studio. How about that? And there is no AC there yet. Barry says it's only a low pressure system right now. Thanks, Jarrett. Not Barry. Jan Poggy, pipe coming up to the tower. Okay, there's a pipe going up to the tower. Okay, yeah, I got that. That's a good call there, Jen. So there's a, I've centered it. There's a pipe connected to a, that is connected to the con crane. I think that is a pipe. Either that or that's a lift. I think that's a lift, everybody. Looking at the hinge over there, that is not a pipe. That is a hinge. But maybe there's something else in the view here to get. Hey, a lot of trucks here right now, so I don't see any evidence of a road closure is going to be starting anytime soon. So. Yeah, okay, I got you. Universal Pain has some universally painful commentary information. That's good, Universal, but I've got my own view on it. Thanks for your comments, also. I always thought NASA to be a certain thing, and when someone creates something with the same name and doesn't say we are not officially NASA, that kind of leads you to believe that they might be. But then when you find out that they aren't, it's a little bit funny. It's funny to me. But that's part of growing up, you know. When you grow up, you find out a lot of things that you thought were true aren't true. So that's one of those things that someone might have thought was true, but it isn't. I was impressed today when I saw Cosmic Perspective and the team there drive by in a truck on an earlier live stream, and there's like five, six, or seven of those people in that truck, and they were driving from the left here. They were coming from the left down by the GSE tanks, and they drove past in the truck, and they all had a camera, and they were doing a simultaneous video event driving by here the main gate. I don't know if any of you saw that, but they did do that, and I was very impressed. So Cosmic Perspective, of course, they have their own name there. That is Cosmic Perspective. They have a YouTube channel, and they do some. I know they have some special cameras there where you can see multiple angles of things. So I was very impressed, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they do in the future. But they knocked it out of the park today. Yeah, video. No, I haven't seen Elon. No. Yep, Tech Controls says definitely a way to confuse people, especially if you're new to space and thinking NASA spaceflight.com is NASA. It's deceiving indeed. Yep, it is deceiving. Yeah, Destamond, I'm not currently using noise. I'm using the mic. I can turn off the mic. I could do that. The wind is it's kind of low. I could maybe the sound would be a little better, huh? Oh, it's fine. Okay, I'll leave it on. Good, because it's more enjoyable for me not to have it, but I want it to be the best I can do with the sound. So, oh, I can turn down the sound. Okay. Thanks. Thanks, Joe. Joseph. Thanks, Dan. I can do a shot up the tower too. Well, I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah. Here we go. Let me. Here we go. Do a little zoom in. Thanks, Euro. I think I did hear that. Yeah, I'm gonna let that case rest, but there's more that I could say. It is an exciting day to be out here, at least now in the afternoon. Now that the majority of the heat has passed, it was hot this afternoon. I mean, it was hot. I think the rest of the week we're supposed to get a little bit hotter too. I think up to 99 or so degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, Robin, I'm not sure about the road closure. There was supposed to be one, but there's no evidence here yet of any type of closure. All I see is trucks coming into the site. I don't see anyone leaving the site. And there hasn't been any type of announcement or anything. So I'll pan to the right here. See, all we got is trucks coming to the site. There's nobody leaving the site. There's hardly anybody leaving the site. So on a road closure instance, they would have done an announcement already about 15 minutes ago, and they would be leaving. And so far, I only see people arriving at the site. I'm gonna put it on the main site here, and then I'll look around and see if I can see anything because uh, Universal Pain, they need 2 more GSE tanks here. Edward Graham. Graham says he's got a big day tomorrow, so we'll catch up with him tomorrow, get some donuts or something. Great job. Thank you, Graham. Awesome. Good day for you tomorrow. Good luck on whatever you're working on. Thanks, Graham. Okay, Thomas says, if there's anything I can ever do for you, Graham, or anybody else here on the stream, just let me know, or anything anyone else can do for you. Let us know. Um, Someone said when the cranes come down from SN20, we'll know that there is a road closure. Yeah, so there are still some lifts up there at the SN20 there, Starship 20. So that is a decent, that's a good commentary on what to look forward to. What I was thinking of doing is to use my other camera. I know how to tie things together, video clips. So I was thinking about getting a bunch of interesting shots with the other camera that I have, and then tying them together into like a little, like I've done before with this phone, but to do it with the Nikon. So get some really high quality shots of a bunch of stuff here on site, and then tie them together into a video, piece them together. A Universal Paint. I'm not sure about the quick display. I'm gonna go back. I missed a bunch of things. So Chuck says Category 2 hurricane forecast off the coast of Louisiana this Sunday at 8 in the morning. Okay, thanks, Chuck. I'll check that out. Uh, James, it might be too far to get a straight-on shot of the hinge, and that is from Mexico, the side of Mexico. Yeah, Matt's at the gator to knock off the dirt from the tires. I'm gonna pan back, tilt back here, so now I get these guys. Some new V structures. So okay, looking at the V, let's see. Yeah, the V is it's still being worked on there. Party on. Thanks, Terry. We heart OceanCam our boots on the ground at the site and an interactive. Like, subscribe, and keep up the good work. Thanks, Shenandoah. Awesome. Yeah, I check out a lot of the comments on the videos, and I put a heart there if I've read it or comment quite often. So I'm doing the same thing from my side. Yeah, the quick disconnect still being worked on. You can see it there. Mark, thanks. Thanks, Mark. Yeah, so Barry says that's a forecast from a model. So yeah, there are several models. So can't and who knows what's going to happen with the weather. Thanks, Barry. Robin says they add some TPS tile on the aft flaps in section 20, I think. So okay, I can. So the aft flaps are the ones toward the base of the Starship. So I don't have a view of the Starship from this point, but I can look at that maybe later in the stream or at another stream, or I can get another shot with the other camera. I'm seeing somebody, an individual to the left here with a tripod. I don't know who it is. I will be saying hello and see what's up. To the left here, there is somebody else here on site. Alan says, what kind of time frame are they looking at for the catch arm assembly to be completed and operational? Hey, Alan, what I heard in the Tim Dodd interview with Elon, the part 3, was that they were looking to have the catch arm done sometime after the first launch. So it's not necessary for the first Starship launch with the booster and everything, because they're not going to be catching it. It's going to be landing in the ocean. So, Toyota. So I'm not sure. I'm sure they want to get it done as quickly as possible, but I don't know. Nightbot says the SpaceX CRS-23 mission is targeted for Saturday, August 28th. So this Saturday at 3:37 in the morning Eastern Time, which would be about 2:37 Central Time, and it'd be close to midnight for Pacific Time. SpaceX CRS-23 mission, Saturday, August 28th. Okay, Stuart Ski says, notice that the weld joints on the closest catch arm has been painted and the scaffolding has been removed. Okay, I'll zoom in on that. That's a good eye there. Thanks, Stuart. So Stuart's talking about, I think, this black catch arm in front of us, this structure here. All the scaffolding has been removed and it's been painted. So that does appear to me to be correct, because on the left side of it there is still some scaffolding, but there wasn't scaffolding to the right before also. Thanks, Stuart. That's good stuff there. Bill, that says, when am I going over to where the Raptors are put on? Hey, Bill, that is over at the build site, just outside the main gate there at the build site. So I don't spend a lot of time over there. I do go over there when they have like a lot of Raptors and stuff. I often will go over. It only happens occasionally, so I occasionally go over there when they're doing a lot. But that's somewhat of a specialty kind of thing, because you have to know when the trucks are coming, and it's a whole different flow over there. So Nick Sweeney is the go-to guy who just joined NASASpaceflight.com, and you can check out his Twitter page. I'm sure he's up to date on what's going on with those Raptors for the Booster 4. But I do occasionally go and get a few shots. Yeah, so Nick camps out over there. He's over there almost all day. He's over there right now. If you want to go check out what's going on with the Raptors, you can get on Twitter, and Nick does a lot of Twitter, and you can, I don't know if he does any video, but you can definitely check out the photos of the Raptors and his Twitter page. I don't know if anyone else covers the Raptors. I do occasionally get some shots, but it's 2 miles away. And for me to be on it here at the launch site and also know when the Raptor thing is happening over there, it would be splitting my attention too much to be able to be on it at 2 different places. There's an OceanCam store at oceancam.space. Oceancam.space is a new website. Yeah, I think it could be. I think it could be busy over the weekend. Alan says it's going to be busy over the weekend. We'll try to catch your video. Alan's going to be busy over the weekend. I got your video replays. Okay, you're moving. Oh, good for you. Yeah, you mentioned a while back that you were possibly moving, and good. Uh, for any of you who see that I do a lot of videos and stuff, right? And the quality of the videos that I do depends on what I'm shooting. But if you're ever looking for a short, concise update on what's going on, you can check out the things that I upload. The video uploads are more specific and concise, but the live streams are longer, much longer, and it's more like more going on in the live streams. But if you want something concise, you can check out the 2 minute or 3 minute uploads that I do rather than the live streams. So that's if any of you are short on time and you're just looking for some of the meat and potatoes, even though I'm a vegetarian, it's a good phrase. Hey, EDPFLA, EdPFLA. Hey, Paul, checking in. Is there a 5 to 11 road closure tonight, or is that the Friday reservation? I like I like that end, Friday reservation. I like that. So it's Thursday, 5:06 p.m. here. There's supposed to be a road closure right now, but there's no evidence of it yet. So I'm not sure if it's going to be delayed or whether it's already happening, but not down here. I don't know, but I don't think it's happening, at least right now. So something may have happened, but it might not have been broadcasted yet. Yeah, so there's a lot of welders, everybody, and Dragon Station. That is a good observation. Yeah, truck after truck after truck of welders. So, yeah, the Dragon. And then when they bring in the new gas, it's like the whole truckload is gases of whatever they're using to do the welding. So it's truckloads and truckloads of, and they it takes a while for them to offload all the welding gases. Yeah, Hungaro, cool, nice, thank you. I appreciate the support, El Hungaro. Thank you. Fossilized road closure is still scheduled as per the county. Nightbot says NASA spaceflight not affiliated with NASA. Awesome. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but okay. Alrighty. The Leftovers raw music tracks. Thumbs up. Thank you. Stuart says the road closure might happen after the shift change. Okay, cool. Yeah, argon. I think it's argon too, Michael. Maybe some other things too, but I have seen argon wording on the gases that they bring in. Okay, I don't know. I'm not really sure what to focus on right now because of these trucks being here. But maybe I could reposition. What year did I go to Space Camp? Harry asks. I went to Space Camp when I was maybe 14, 15 years old, down in Huntsville, Alabama. So it was a long time ago. I went a couple times too. Bravo. Um, Nothing spectacularly new. I think maybe the one of the most interesting things is that the road closure has not started yet. So that's about where we are. They did, and something else kind of exciting happened, is that they did put some coating on the road here. And again, it was explained to me what the name was, but I forgot what it is. They did. They graded the road today, so they made it, and there's no dust now. So that is a wonderful, really good thing. Tomtex says, I hope to see the gliding system for the catch arm. Thanks, Pecos. Base coat. They put a base coat down for the road here. And they also graded it, and then they compacted it with a compactor. All right, I'm getting some wind now, so the audio might start getting messed up a little bit. We'll see. Tack coat, thanks. Top coat, tack coat, base coat, thanks. I will forget that pretty soon, though. I think it's maybe the smell of the base coat is what encourages me to forget the name. I'll give it a shot. Base, tack, base. I'll give it a shot. Okay, I'll zoom in on the triangular structure there. I haven't seen any streamers from Mexico. Well, Alfredo, I'll correct it. I have seen a few news broadcasters with really nice microphones here from Mexico a few times in the past, but not today. So Alfredo says, "Have I seen any streamers from Mexico?" Pocono Joe says, "I flew a lunar lander sim in the Franklin Institute. Closes. I've been to space camp back in the '80s. Awesome, Pocono. A lunar lander sim. It says Bill asks, "How many cranes are where I'm at?" Thank you. That's a good question. Tacos on the road. Yeah, so it did rain today too. It did rain today, so that helped with the dust. So there's hardly any dust. There is some smell here from the base coat, but uh, I think I might be able to remember that the base coat thing. James asks, can you give me a simple explanation of density altitude? Yeah, so the atmospheric pressure changes. So density is based on atmospheric pressure, is what I'm understanding. Density altitude is based on the atmospheric pressure. 29.92 in the is standard atmospheric pressure. I hope that helps, James. That was like pulling information from over 20 years ago when I was flying airplanes. So we had to know that. Okay, and if you were flying an airplane, here's an application for that. If you're flying an airplane, the amount of oxygen you had will modify the richness of the fuel, and you'll get better propeller mileage or flight mileage if you have a certain type of density altitude. So it's important when you're flying an airplane to be able to tell what altitude you're at, but also it's important to know how much fuel mixture ratio kind of stuff you need. So the the higher, well, the I think higher density altitude, the higher the altitude, the lower the pressure. So um, you want to have a compacted air. The colder the air, the more compacted it is, the better the mileage you get. So um, yeah, it's been a long time, but those are some of the things that I kind of remember from the past. Pocono. Okay, so counting the cranes. I will try and count the cranes, and if you'd like to count them with me, okay, I should stand over there. I'm holding, see, yesterday, I thought I was clear of the sunlight, but yesterday I was holding the phone after 5 p.m. here, and the sunlight was strong enough to overheat the cell phone. So I'm holding the phone, I'm staying by the phone because of that. So holding the umbrella. Hey, Alokin. Awesome, man. Awesome. What does that say? I can't read it. It's something about one. Number one, yay! Number one, you are number two one too. But I'm gonna lay off that for a little bit. But yes, there's a good song that I like to. I haven't mentioned this before. In the '80s, there was a song. There was a TV. There was a what is it? A movie called Real Genius. So any of you into space, you might like that with Van something. There was a movie called Real Genius, and it was about uh, building a laser at Caltech, and number one. They have a song called Number One, Real Genius. I like that song. It's been a while I've listened to it, but I have listened to it over the years, and it's inspiring. If you ever need to study and get back to studying and get your stuff together, you could always look up that Number One song on YouTube called Number One, Real Genius, and it might inspire you to put in the work to get whatever you need to do done. They should have a crane named Waldo Alucius. Awesome. I haven't seen you in a few days, Alucius. Nice to see you here. Hey, Bob. Tim, only above 18,000 feet, Pecos Jack, says Tim. I wonder what you're referring to. So Harry, that's why I'm staying by the cell phone, because I want to make sure the phone doesn't overheat. So I'm holding an umbrella over the phone right now. You see 10. Blake says he sees 10, and so does Bob. Says he sees 10 cranes. So I could do my best to count here. I want to still see the chat too. I see 2 lifts over by the catch arm on the left there. 2 lifts. I see a 3rd crane, yellow crane there. 4, 5, 6. I see a big yellow one by the tower, 7. I see a smaller yellow one, 8. I see a red one, 9. I see a white lift, 10. Yellow crane, 11. I see another lift, 12. Con crane, 13. 14 is the blue one. And there's a red one by the quick disconnect. So 15. I see so far 15. Yeah. So I'm seeing, including lifts, I'm seeing 15. Maybe there's another by the orbital launch platform, a smaller yellow one. So 16. Yeah, it's not easy to do. Not easy to do. Alfredo says, hopefully Oshicam is keeping Mexicans up to date with what's happening there at Boca Chica. I don't know what inspired that comment, but I am all for that. Hey, Lucius, that's awesome. Yeah, it's great that other people or other channels are enjoying the shots and sharing it with their viewers and able to integrate it and create something new with some of my footage. I'm all for that 100%. Thanks for saying that. Hey, Falcon 1 Block 0. Coconut Joe says off the Mars now. Okay. Mike says a lot of work at the Starship. Yeah. Daniel says, I wonder when SpaceX is going to start making their own O2. I saw the thumbnail to a video today about they're using medical grade oxygen, liquid oxygen, and it was kind of maybe running low. I didn't really delve into it, but yeah, I wonder if they're going to start making their own too. Thanks, Daniel. So how's the progress on the Tiles Speedrunners S G55? I'll check that out in a little bit. I think I'll move the tripod and get that shot of the Starship. I can also do a live stream in front of the Starship. Okay, so I'll move everything down a little ways and get a shot of the Starship from here to the left, and maybe I will walk all the way down to the GSC farm too. I don't know. Sorry for that sound there. Picking up my things. All right, I'm gonna move everything. We're gonna go about 20 feet to the left here. Here we go. I go a little bit more. Hey, we got some wind here. Sorry about that. Just a minute. All right, that's pretty good on the wind. It's a good position for the Starship, and not too great for the GSC tank, but I can always get another shot for that also. Let's see, the sunlight is an issue too, so a few different issues here, but yeah, I can't from this shot. I can't get too good of a shot on the GSC tank. I can move once more. I'm going to move once more. Here we go. There we go. That's pretty decent. We got the GSC tank there. Thanks everybody for holding on there. Awesome, Hashim. You like the song? Good, yeah. Number one, it's a good song, everybody. Check it out. Real Genius on YouTube. You can listen to that show. And it's a good movie too. If you're a younger person going to college or something, it might be an inspiring show. Sorry for that. Yeah, there's a lot of vehicles here. So yeah, there's no evidence of any road closure starting. Yeah, Pocono, it is cool that I'm allowed to be here and do this. Yeah. Hey, Universal Pain, I can do another live stream from another angle and get some of those tiles. I can do what I can with the zoom right now, but I don't know how good it's going to be to zoom from this with this camera. I will put together a 2 or 3 minute video after this with the other camera, and I'll upload that directly, and that'll be some really good high quality footage. Stuart says the hoses on the GSC tank covers are for vacuum pressure testing of the cover seal. This needs to be done prior to filling with insulating gas. So Stuart, I like that. That's a really good piece of information there. So I'll say it again. Stuart says the hoses on the GSC tank covers are for vacuum pressure testing of the cover seal. So vacuum pressure testing. This needs to be done prior to filling with insulating gases. So Stuart, are you referring to the? I'll pan over there because I want to see if that's true. Then that's a good piece of information. Okay, I gotta lower the tripod in here and get that shot. You want me to move? Should I move? No, okay. Like, this is my truck, so okay. Okay, so everybody, I'm gonna try and. Hey Stuart, we're looking at a GSC tank over here, a cover, and there's some hoses on the top. Are you saying that that's for pressure testing of that? All the black hoses. So yeah, so there are some black hoses coming down that cover, and Stuart's saying that's to test the pressure before they fill it with the nitrogen or the other gases. That's awesome. Thanks, Stuart. That's awesome. I'm gonna go back to your comment and read it once more. Yeah, James. Yeah, I'm a short P1000 non-live videos would be excellent. Yeah, I had that thought coming here in the vehicle in the truck this afternoon. So, I it'll be super cool for me. I enjoy doing it, and I will do that. Yeah. So it's gonna be like 2 or 3 minutes of several 20 or 30 minute segments put together into one shot, and it will be. I think it'll be well received. I think. Thanks. What's my favorite time to be out filming at Starbase? Just Mark asks. Favorite time. Uh, hmm. I have to think about that. I like being at the ocean. Maybe after the heat in the afternoon, kind of like now. I like it now because I'll pan over to the right here. And we see all this activity where you can see all the work that everybody did during the daytime. So definitely in the afternoon is a great time because you can see a lot of work got done, a lot of people leaving, a lot of people arriving. So it's kind of like a community happening here. So I would say that's probably one of my favorite times here. Oh yeah, so there's a lot of traffic. Okay, there's a lot of traffic leaving going to Brownsville, so it's going to be a back up about 45 minutes or 30 to 45 minute extra getting to Brownsville. Usually in the evenings because the traffic backs up so much. It's a one way in, one way out road. So all these trucks and everybody leaving SpaceX, they all line up and they all have to go through that security checkpoint before you hit Brownsville. There's a um, immigration checkpoint, and they check every truck. So there is oftentimes there is a large, long line going to Brownsville. So there is something to be said about trying to beat the traffic, but everybody gets off at the same time. So I don't know if they can really beat anybody else. So it is maybe one day they'll find another way to do that, but it does add a lot of time to everybody's day here. That's for sure. Getting home. I'm trying to see if I can see any of those tiles with this tripod here with this camera. It may be once I get past the 2 times zoom on this iPhone Pro 12 Max, then it goes into digital. And for those of you who aren't in the know on that, digital is it's not the actual lens. It's like so you lose a lot of quality when you start doing the digital stuff. So it does look great. Oh, that's good. I didn't know how much you can actually see because the sunlight's in my eye. I can't really see so much of what you can see. It's up on the big screen. Awesome. Pocono. Awesome. Axel says here in San Diego they have a Century Pass and a separate lane. Oh, I like that comment actually. All right, I don't know why there's we have a so some other way of doing it in San Diego. Everybody, does it ever get old seeing Starship 20 and Booster 4? Yeah, it does. It can get old. If they haven't done any work for a while and you've been here for several days, it does get a little old. But then I think it also depends on how hydrated you are. So you can get dehydrated out here. Like I haven't drinking anything in a while. I've been on this live stream almost an hour. I haven't drinking anything so the more hours you're here on site and the less you've taken care of your body and what you like to do and your needs. And if you're not eating anything, you can get a little hangry, Hangry, get a little hangry, and at that point you might get a little upset about or uninterested. One bathroom here on site for the public. Get a little hangry and a little dehydrated, and it could happen. I'm not sure when the static fire is there. I'm not sure. Pocono says he does lemonade, and if we find him a spot for the food truck, he will at least hook me up with some free lemonade. Maybe other people here on the channel who are watching also, we could get a little discount. We can't give it away for free because you gotta stay in business too. So I support you with some cash. But I would, if you ever able to make it down here with some lemonade, I would for sure. If it were cold, it have to be cold lemonade. Can't do any hot lemonade. But yeah, cold lemonade, I am 100% for it. Get a Camelback for hydration, Stuart, I like that idea, Stuart. Thank you. I do have a camel pack actually. I just got to fill it up and bring it here. So I haven't done that yet. Thanks for the idea. I will probably do that. Thank you, Stuart. All right, that may be it for the site here. Um, I guess I can show the yellow disconnect structure. This is just another angle on it, from a different location. Did I get my HDMI capture card yet? Yes, I did, James, but I did do one or two streams with the Nikon P1000 here from the site, but at the 1080 it was just too much to stream with, and there's a lot of cables for connecting to the laptop and everything. But so there's a chance that I can stream at 720, and there's another chance that I could upgrade my AT&T plan to get a little bit higher bandwidth. I'm not sure. So there's some options there, or I could stream with maybe at the lower 720 on the P1000. But there are some options there, and also I can get an encoder and maybe bypass the laptop and just or a self-standing wireless router type of thing. So I have some options, and I'm looking forward to doing that because I have some cash in the bank now. So I'm doing it slow, but I can do something like that. Freeze the camelback. I tell you, that is a genius idea. Freeze the camelback. I love it. So any of you in a hot weather, here's a thought: you can you put it in the freezer, and then you're good most of the day. I love it. Thanks, Trader. I will definitely do that. I have been putting some cold packs in the freezer and taking them out during the daytime, but I haven't found the use for them. But I do have those cold packs. But now I could freeze the camelback. I love it. All right. Thanks, Universal. Thanks, James. All right. I will end the stream here, everybody. I will. I just say good day to you. There's a good chance I'll be doing another stream, but I will close off this stream, go get something to drink. I'll keep my eyes open here. I will start putting together a Nikon short clip of 2 or 3 minutes and upload that later tonight. So I will start working on that with some choice zoomed in shots of different areas here at the launch site, and I'll get that up later tonight, if not earlier. So, okay, thanks for tuning in. I really enjoyed the chat and hanging out with y'all. And Paul Marcus with Ocean Cam. There we go. See you soon. Logan, thanks to Logan, Matthew, Pecos. See y'all soon.